I want to be big! Call me Charlie. I can't see you. Can you see me? I'm hiding behind some branches. I'm hiding to keep myself safe. I want to be big. I do not want to be small anymore. If big is somewhere, I'm going to find it. I'm flying. I'm flying to find big. I'm small, but I can fly higher than a peacock. Do you know why? A peacock is a big bird with small wings, and I'm a small bird with big wings. This is a big place for sure. There's a big pond. There are big rocks. There are big trees, lots of them. I explore. I stay alert. I don't want to get into any trouble. Hi, Moose. I'm Charlie. I like your big antlers, but they scare me.
Don't be scared. I don't hurt birds.
You're so big! How can I be as big as you?
Perch on my antlers.
I'm perching here, and I feel big! Whoa! But when Moose starts to run, it's scary. So I fly off. Whoa! I'm moving on. I touch down near a pond. I watch a big fish dive and jump. I shout, "You're so big! How can I be as big as you?" I'm a big fish in a little pond. Splash! Fish leaves with a splash. Whoa! Most of the water rolls off my wings. I'm able to fly away. Lucky me. I land in a tree and find myself face to face with a woolly lamb. How can I be big? No answer from the lamb. How can I be big as you? The lamb asks, "Why do you want to be big?" I don't really know why I want to be big. I just know it. I know I'm tired of being small. I know I'm tired of being scared. and tired of wanting to be like someone else. I hear a growly voice. Am I about to be chased or eaten?
Don't be scared. I won't hurt you. How can I help you?
You're so big, and I'm so small. I really want to be big.
I have an idea.
I'm listening.
Fly up, 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 into the sky. Fly as high as you can, then look down.
That's scary. It will not be easy.
If you want to be big, it's the best way.
Okay, I'll try.
Sit on my head for takeoff. I'll give you a running start. Off you go!
Goodbye!
Have a good flight!
I'm flying. I'm flying higher and higher. I am looking up, not down. Now, I am ready. Ready to look down. I'm looking down. Moose is small. Fish is small. I am big! Bigger than everyone! Dog is small. Lamb is small. Everything is small. Wow! I am Charlie, a small bird. And I just felt like the biggest creature in the whole world. Awesome! The end. I want to be big. Call me Charlie. I can't see you. Can you see me? I'm hiding behind some branches. I'm hiding to keep myself safe. I want to be big. I do not want to be small anymore. If big is somewhere, I'm going to find it. I'm flying. I'm flying to find big. I'm small, but I can fly higher than a peacock. Do you know why? A peacock is a big bird with small wings, and I'm a small bird with big wings. This is a big place for sure. There's a big pond. There are big rocks. There are big trees, lots of them. I explore. I stay alert. I don't want to get into any trouble. Hi, Moose. I'm Charlie. I like your big antlers, but they scare me.
Don't be scared. I don't hurt birds.
You're so big! How can I be as big as you?
Perch on my antlers.
I'm perching here, and I feel big! Whoa! But when Moose starts to run, it's scary. So I fly off. Whoa! I'm moving on. I touch down near a pond. I watch a big fish dive and jump. I shout, "You're so big! How can I be as big as you?" I'm a big fish in a little pond. Splash! Fish leaves with a splash. Whoa! Most of the water rolls off my wings. I'm able to fly away. Lucky me. I land in a tree and find myself face to face with a woolly lamb. How can I be big? No answer from the lamb. How can I be big? As big as you? The lamb asks, "Why do you want to be big?" I don't really know why I want to be big. I just know it. I know I'm tired of being small. I know I'm tired of being scared. And tired of wanting to be like someone else. I hear a growly voice. Am I about to be chased? or eaten?
Don't be scared. I won't hurt you. How can I help you?
You're so big, and I'm so small. I really want to be big.
I have an idea.
I'm listening.
Fly up, 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 into the sky. Fly as high as you can, then look down.
That's scary. It will not be easy.
If you want to be big, it's the best way.
Okay, I'll try.
Sit on my head for takeoff. I'll give you a running start. Off you go!
Goodbye!
Have a good flight!
I'm flying. I'm flying higher and higher. I am looking up, not down. Now, I am ready. Ready to look down. I'm looking down. Moose is small. Fish is small. I am big! Bigger than everyone! Dog is small. Lamb is small. Everything is small. Wow! I am Charlie, a small bird. And I just felt like the biggest creature in the whole world. Awesome! The end.
Color blocked.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Colors blocked. Gently shake this book from side to side to unclog the pipe.
Huh?
That's odd. Try shaking it up and down this time. Well done. You found red. But look, these pipes are twisted. Turn the book all the way around to straighten them out. Excellent. Yellow is pouring out. And look. Yellow is mixing with red and turning orange. Maybe that's too much. Turn the book sideways to dump some yellow out. Great job. But now, yellow is headed straight for blue, and... You guessed it. Yellow and blue are mixing to make green. Yikes! Green is taking over, and blue is almost gone. Quickly push the button to drain blue. You saved blue, but now blue is dripping all over red. Rub the blue with your fingers to wipe it off. Oh dear. Blue smeared with red and turned purple. But wait, what's that sound? Whoosh! Splat! Spray! Quick, turn the book all the way around to close the pipes. Oh no! The pipes must be broken. Colours exploding everywhere. Shut the book. Shut the book. Shut the book. Phew. Colours blocked.
I love you more than a purple moose. I love you more than a purple moose. I love you more than a spotted goose. I love you more than a bird on my head. I love you more than a marshmallow bed. I love you more than a cotton candy hat. I love you more than a tap dancing cat. I love you more than camping on the moon. love you more than a bubblegum balloon! I love you more than a rocket-powered scooter! I love you more than a monkey math tutor. Huh, okay. I love you more than rainbow-colored rain. I love you more than a flying train. I love you more than the last day of school. I love you more than a bubble-filled pool. Oh, bubbles. I love you more than jumping to the stars. I love you more than ants driving cars.
Woo! Yeah! Get going!
I love you more than pizza and cake. I love you more than a singing snake.
Roar!
Over here. Yes.
Roar! Roar!
I love you more than a tiger in a tux. Oh, beautiful. Yes, more. Over here, over here. I love you more than dancing ducks. I love you more than a bug who can juggle. I love you more than a super cozy snuggle. Oh. There are lots of things to love. I can think of one or two. But there's one thing I love most, and that single thing is you. The end. We are not friends.
Can I play with you?
Yes!
Well, boing, boing. Thanks! Oh, look!
Ooh.
We can do a duet.
Okay.
But... Tappity.
was getting hot. Let's play Dinosaur Hunters.
Where's our friend?
Who?
Our friend.
We are friends. We are not friends with...
I'm back. Boing, boing.
Great! Now we all can play Dinosaur Hunters.
Great. I know. We can build a car.
A Jeep.
Great minds.
Think alike. Stack.
Beep, beep. It's a two-seater.
Then where do I sit?
You can be the dinosaur.
Yeah, attack, T-Rex.
Roar.
Louder.
Roar.
Scarier.
Not friends!
I deserve this.
Sniff.
You are right. We are not friends. We are best friends. Huh?
And this is our new friend?
Yes.
Yay! Do you want to play spies?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can I play too?
Monster, be good. Don't be scared. You are in charge of the monsters. If you tell them how to behave, they will listen. If a monster is noisy, whisper in its ear. Be quiet. If a monster is hungry, give it a fork and a spoon and say, chew your food. If a monster is selfish, say, take turns. If a monster is mean, walk away and say, goodbye. If a monster scares you, scare it back and say, boo! If a monster makes a mess, say, clean up. If a monster is wild, give it a timeout and say, sit still. If a monster is tired and grumpy, send it to bed and say, go to sleep. And if the monster asks nicely, kiss it and say, good night.
It is not perfect.
Pat, pat, pat.
It is perfect. What?
It is not perfect.
No?
Almost. It needs flags.
We can use these.
Yay! Haha. Now it is perfect.
Yes, but the towers could be taller. Pat, pat, pat. Now it is perfect.
Yay! Huh?
What?
It is not perfect. That wall is too small.
It is.
It should be wider. Dig, dig, dig.
Pat, pat.
Perfect.
Huh?
Well...
Except it needs more towers.
And it needs arches. And windows.
And stairs.
And a gatehouse.
And the drawbridge.
Let me see
Hey! It is perfect!
Wow, all that work.
Well, this seemed too bad.
Huh?
Perfect.
Truly.
It's a seashell day. When the sun peeks up over the bay, Mommy tells me it's a seashell day. I rush down the path over the dune. Salty breeze blows. We'll be there soon. We reach the beach. Herring gulls flock. Is this a seashell? No, it's a rock. With pail and shovel in my hand, my toes squish in cool, wet sand. A wave rolls in. It's way too big. Go away, wave, so I can dig. Bumpy, lumpy shells out from the muck. Spiny, shiny shells. A penny for luck. My shell is tiny, a silvery pearl. Mommy's is brown with a big twirly curl. This shell is a home, Mommy tells me. Let's put it back to live in the sea. This shell has a secret. Hold it up to your ear. Listen, says Mommy. What do you hear? I hear the ocean. I count shells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one is different. I have many more. I count other shells. 5, 6, 7, 8. My shells are curvy, never straight. 2 more shells. Numbers 9, then 10. When we get home, let's count them again. We're almost home. It's been a fun day. So many shells. I'll make a display. 1, 2, 3, 4. A pretend seashell store. 5, 6, 7, 8. All my shells look really great. 9 and 10, both from the sea. I brought the beach home with me. Mollusks are animals with soft bodies that wear their skeletons on the outside, seashells. Every empty seashell on the beach was once a part of an animal from the mollusk family. Seashells are mostly made of calcium. So are our bones. The best time to find seashells on the beach is in the morning or evening at low tide. Scallops have dozens of eyes to help them see predators coming from any direction. Seashells can be as small as a grain of rice, or as big as 4 feet across. There are more than 100,000 species of mollusks worldwide. About half of all mollusks live in the ocean. A seashell wraps around a mollusk's body like a suit of armor. It protects the sea creature living inside from predators and strong ocean currents undersea. Hermit crabs crawl into empty seashells and call them home. As hermit crabs grow bigger, they have to find larger and larger shells. Many clams breathe through a kind of snorkel, a body part called a siphon, when they bury themselves in sand. Shells have been used throughout history for art, jewelry, money, tools, containers, and buttons. The end.
Chocolate mud cake. I'm Ken. Jen's my little sister. We're playing a pretend game. I'm busy cooking. Jen wants to know what I'm making. A chocolate cake, I say. This is going to be a yummy cake. I crumble some dirt. Jen says, me too. So I let her be my helper. I tell Jen to dribble the water. But she pours it fast. Uh-oh. She makes mush. I fix the cake with sand. I add nuts and berries. Jen adds leaves. Jen mixes and stirs. Then it will be my turn. Mix and stir. Stir and mix. Cake in the pan. Pan in the sun. Now it's baking. Mommy, Daddy, I call. The cake is done. Come and see. I want a big piece, says Mommy. Me 2, says Daddy. Jen says, you eat cake. I want a donut. Mommy gives Jen a donut. I get one too. 2 donuts. One for Ken, one for Jen. Happy eating. The end.
Louise and Tabitha. Louise was a cat about town. Dashing, charming, perfectly suave. He lived, unofficially, at the fire station and had, since a daring rescue involving a very small Louise, a very shrill smoke alarm, and a very tall house. His tail still had the scorch marks. Louise liked to go visiting, as society cats do. Sometimes he'd travel in the fire truck. Everywhere he went, Louise was welcomed with open arms and leftovers. One night, after too much catnip and too many sardines, Louise was making his rounds when he took a wrong turn. He climbed a wall and saw Tabitha. Elegant, silky, perfectly sophisticated. Louise stopped. Tabitha stared. It was love. Love from afar. Love under the spotlight of the moon. Love thwarted by a thick glass door. And by Tabitha's owner. "Shoo!" she cried. "Shoo!" Louise shooed, but he wasn't done. The next morning, Tabitha stared out at a vast bouquet of sardine tins and twine and feathers. Louise smiled. Tabitha smiled. Tabitha's owner did not smile. "Shoo!" she cried. "Shoo!" Louise shooed, but he wasn't done. The next day, he brought mice. The day after that, he brought pigeons. And after that, balloons, which is not easy when you're a cat. Each day, Louise and Tabitha stared into each other's eyes until Tabitha's owner chased Louise away. Louise needed advice. He asked his friends over a bowl of cream. "You're an outside cat," said Mr. Pickles. "And you need to be an inside cat," said Socks. "Or at least look like one," said One-Eyed Winky. Louise had an idea. The next day, Louise showed up at Tabitha's door once more. Louise smiled. Tabitha smiled. Tabitha's owner clutched her hands to her heart and opened the door. Louise was inside, where everything was soft and warm and scratchable. and Louise and Tabitha were inseparable. Until the doorbell rang. Is this him? That's him. And Louise and Tabitha were thwarted by the thick glass door once more. Louise had a new home and a new name and a new owner and all the sardines and cheese he could eat. But all he wanted was Tabitha. And all Tabitha wanted was Louise. It was love, love from afar. Love from far too afar. Then the doorbell rang. Is this him? That's him! And that's not him. And Louise was a cat about town once more. Louise needed advice. He asked his friends over a bowl of cream. You're an outside cat, said Mr. Pickles. And she's an inside cat, said Socks. And that's just the way it is, said One-Eyed Winky. So Louise went visiting, as society cats do. He went visiting all across town. Everywhere he went, he was welcomed with open arms and leftovers. And everywhere he went, Tabitha wasn't. Until one night, Louise was riding in the fire truck when his tail began to tingle. Louise saw Tabitha, elegant, silky, perfectly sophisticated, and in terrible danger. The sirens began to wail. Everyone, outside! Cried the firefighters. The crowd was a cloud of arms and shrieks as it gathered on the corner. But there was no Tabitha. And suddenly, there was no Louise. The crowd waited and worried and fretted. Finally, the gray parted, and from it emerged Louise and Tabitha, leading Tabitha's owner. The crowd cheered. Tabitha's owner plopped down on the curb and clutched her hands to her heart. She looked at Louise and Tabitha and smiled. The cat show judge placed a blue ribbon on Tabitha, and the firefighters placed a gold medal on Louise and declared them both perfectly heroic. Louise was back inside, where everything was soft and warm and scratchable. And Louise and Tabitha were inseparable.
The best seat. It was a cool Saturday afternoon. Actually, it was just barely afternoon. Jack was just waking up to start the day. The coffee was steaming. The sun was beaming. And the best part of Jack's day was just around the corner. Breakfast! The clock now read 1 in the afternoon. And there was one more thing that Jack loved to do when he woke up. He loved sitting in his favorite seat and listening to his favorite music. But someone was already in it. It was Walrus.
What a nice seat. I do like to sit here.
No one ever sits in Jack's seat except for Jack, and he was not ready to share.
My chair.
Jack and Walrus fought over the seat until the clock read 2 in the afternoon. But there was just one too many in Jack's favorite seat.
Meow. I will go find another best seat to sit in.
Said Jack.
No. You sit here. I will go find my own best seat to sit in. And I will do it before the clock strikes 3.
Walrus announced. The race was on. Walrus and Jack set off to see who could find the best seat before the clock struck 3.
It's on.
At 2:15, Jack found his first seat. But it moved too much, and that freaked him out. So Jack kept looking for the best seat. Walrus found the moving seat too.
What a nice seat. I will sit here.
At 2:30, an interesting sound led Jack to his next seat. But it was too wet, and that freaked him out. So Jack kept looking for the best seat. Walrus found the wet seat too.
What a fun seat. I will sit here.
At 2:45, a peculiar sound led Jack to his next seat. But it was too squishy, and that freaked him out. So Jack kept looking for the best seat. Walrus found the squishy seat too.
Oh, what a great seat. I will sit here. Sorry.
Jack found many strange seats that didn't quite fit. And he found many places that he shouldn't sit. He spent so much time finding spots and examining them that he lost track of what Walrus was doing. When Jack caught back up with Walrus, together they tried ottomans, tuffets, wicker, and stumps. They tried chairs that were soft, hard, smooth, and bumpy. They tried anything that looked like a seat, even a dirty pile of laundry. They They tried so many options that when the clock struck 3, Jack and Walrus were both very tired. So they gave up and sat down right where they began, even though they had not yet found the best seat.
Meow. Meow.
It's not what you're sitting on, but who you are sitting with that makes it the best. The best seat, the very best seat, is with a friend.
Who is Boo? And is a Norbook? Is Norb. Where are you? I'm digging for unicorn horns in the yard, but I just hit a thingamajig, and it's hard. Ooh. What an amazing, mysterious box. Look at the front. There's a name on the lock. Who is Boo? Let's go find out. We'll ask if our neighbors have seen him about. Hey there, Hugh. Who is Boo?
Boo's a good bloke. Just ask Mopoke.
Who is Boo?
Boo's a hurried, blurry fellow. What's the rush? I think he's yellow.
Who is Boo?
Boo is huge and midnight blue. I heard he chomped a tree in two.
Who is Boo?
Oh, he's a sweet wee lad, and we never once quarreled. He might be the dearest in the whole wide world.
Who is Boo?
Boo's a filthy, foul fiend. He reeks of feet, and his teeth are green.
Boo's a musty, crusty lout. His shouts will blast your eardrums out. Gobbledygook!
He lives by the brook?
Quiet down, you scurvy dogs. You're louder than a herd of hogs. Boo would barbecue you two and use your spleens to make a stew. He's red as rage, with claws galore and jaws the size of dinosaurs. Don't become the adorable feast of that deplorable, horrible beast.
What should we do?
Let's go say hi.
I'm scared of Boo.
Let's meet the guy.
Who are you?
Is this your old box? We don't mean to bug you.
Holy socks! He's going to... hug you?
This beat-up box means lots to me. Please come in for snacks and tea.
We heard so much gossip, but now we can see. You're nothing like what we imagined you'd be.
Fears can be clouds that fog up your view. And not every story and rumor is true. I'm usually fun, but sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm sweet, and sometimes I'm mad. I'm red and green and orange and blue, a swirl of many things, like you. I am Boo, and I'm one of a kind. Get to know me yourself and see what you find.
We like you, Boo.
I like you too. Wow, it was fun to meet you guys. Before you head home, I have a surprise. I know it's not much, but I thought you might like this sparkly, magical, silver white spike. Ow.
The end.
The Mozzie with the Sharp Snozzie.
I am a mosquito, and I love it, but I didn't always feel that way. There was a time I lived near a pond, down in the meadow where the most beautiful butterflies fluttered all day long. Everyone adored the butterflies. Me most of all. One day, I built up my courage, took a deep breath, and approached the butterflies. Can I flutter around with you for a bit? I asked them. me and flew away. I didn't want to give up, so I flew after them. I found them bouncing up and down on the daisies. Why can't I flutter around with you? I asked the butterflies. You are not good enough for us, they said. Look at us. We are so pretty, so smart, so fast, so adorable. You are ugly and boring. I walked away, not wanting to fly. I was too embarrassed to spread my flimsy wings. They were right. I was just a useless mosquito. And I hated it. But then I saw a flower. It was as beautiful as a butterfly. Suddenly, I had an idea. I flew up to the butterflies once again. I didn't ask them anything this time. I just fluttered around with them. I am a butterfly from over the hills, I finally said. I am the prettiest butterfly in the neighborhood, and I have come to join you. You are very pretty indeed, they agreed. And then, whoosh! When the darkness lifted, things were about to go from bad to worse. I had to act quickly. I didn't care about being pretty. I didn't want to be a butterfly anymore. I simply needed to be myself. I zoomed out of the jar and did what mosquitoes do best. The butterflies now want me to hang around, be their friend, and talk about how pretty we all are. But who I am. I am a mosquito, and I love it. The end.
Over and under the snow. Over the snow I glide, into woods frosted fresh and white. Over the snow, a flash of fur. A red squirrel disappears down a crack. Where did he go? Under the snow, Dad says. Under the snow is a whole secret kingdom where the smallest forest animals stay safe and warm. You're skiing over them now. Over the snow I glide, past beech trees rattling leftover leaves and strong, silent pines that stretch to the sky. On a high branch, a great horned owl keeps watch. Under the snow, a tiny shrew dodges columns of ice. It follows a cool tunnel along the moss, out of sight. Look, Dad says. Tracks. Tracks always tell a story. Over the snow, a deer has crossed our path. Deep hoofprints punch through the crust, up the hill, under a tree. An oval of melted snow tells the story of a good night's sleep. Under the snow, deer mice doze. They huddle up, cuddle up against the cold in a nest of feathers and fur. Over the snow I climb, digging in my edges so I don't slide back down. Under the snow, voles scratch through slippery tunnels, searching for morsels from summer feasts. Over the snow, I swoosh. Down, down, faster, faster, down, faster, faster. Whoa, the snow, a snowshoe hare watches from a shelter of spruce. Almost invisible, she smooths her fur, a coat of winter white. Over the snow, I glide, past reeds where tadpoles play tag in springtime. Under the snow, fat bullfrogs snooze. They dream of sun-warmed days back when they had tails. Over the snow, I stand and stare. Little mountains in the marsh. Under the snow, beavers gnaw on aspen bark, settled in for supper. Can they hear my tummy rumbling too? Over the snow, stop, a sound. We stand like statues carved in ice, till a bushy-tailed fox steps from a thicket, tips his ear to the ground, listens, listens, listens still, and leaps out onto the snow after an invisible dinner. His paws scratch away to find the mouse he heard scritch, scritch, scratching along underneath. Under the snow. Over the snow, I glide. A full moon lights my path to supper. Under the snow, a chipmunk wakes for a meal. Bedroom, kitchen, hallway. His house under my feet. Over the snow, I climb one last hill. Bonfire smoke rises. Warm hands, hot cocoa, hot dogs sizzling on pointed sticks. Under the snow, a black bear snores, still full of October blueberries and trout. Over the snow, the fire crackles and sparks shoot up to the stars. I lick sticky marshmallow from my lips and lean back with heavy eyes. Shadows dance in the flames. Under the snow, a queen bumblebee drowses away December, all alone. She'll rule a new colony in spring. Over the snow, I glide home on tired legs. Clouds whisper down, feathery soft flakes. Under the covers, I snuggle deep and drift into dreams of cuddling deer mice and slumbering frogs, hungry beavers and tunneling voles, drowsy bears and busy squirrels, and the secret kingdom under the snow.
Little Sock makes a friend. Ooh, This is Little Sock. Ooh, hello. Little Sock lives in a drawer with other socks. Little Sock has a secret. Sometimes, after the other socks have gone to sleep, he sneaks out of the drawer and into a hidden tunnel in the back of the dryer. Ooh. This leads to a place where only socks can go. Sock City! In Sock City, there are so many fun things to do. There are some things you can do by yourself. But there are some things you can't do without a friend. Little Sock wishes he had a friend. Are there any friends around? Oh, look! There's another sock who's by herself. Little Sock wonders, could she be my friend? Oh, here you go. Little Sock starts to worry. How do I make a new friend? Would she be a good friend? Will she want to play with me? Does she even want a friend like me? Will she think I'm fun? Little Sock is nervous, but he tries to be brave. Little Sock takes a deep breath. Little Sock asks, will you be my friend? Sure. Hooray! Woohoo! Let's go play. In Sock City, there are so many fun things to do. There are some things you can do by yourself. And other things are just better with a friend. Ooh, catch it! Heads up! Making new friends is fun. Thanks for playing with me. See you next time.
do flowers grow? Part 1. Rabbit asks Duck and Frog,
Do you know why flowers grow?
I don't know, says Duck.
Let's ask Piggy,
says Frog. Piggy, why do flowers grow? Asks Frog.
Oh, I don't know,
says Piggy. Let's ask Horse, says Frog. Horse, why do flowers grow? Asks Frog.
I don't know,
says Horse. Let's ask Sheep, says Frog. Frog, Horse, Rabbit, Duck, and Piggy ask Sheep why flowers grow.
Why do flowers grow?
But Sheep does not know either. Sheep says, Mole will know.
Mole, why do flowers grow?
Everyone asks. Mole looks at the flowers. They look good to him. Very good.
Chomp, chomp.
Mole says,
Flowers grow for me to eat.
Part 2. Frog and Duck are not happy with Mole's answer. They have a picnic with Bee and Butterfly. Duck asks, why do flowers grow? Butterfly says, I know why flowers grow. They grow so I can have sweet nectar to drink. Bee has a different idea.
I know why flowers grow. They grow so I can collect pollen.
A girl comes to the picnic. Frog and Duck ask her,
why do flowers grow?
The girl answers, flowers grow to make picnics beautiful. The end.
If you're spooky and you know it, moan and groan. Float around and haunt the people in your home. Strap on skates, thump and bump, make your little brother jump. If you're spooky and you know it, moan and groan. If you're greedy and you know it, shout yo-ho. Dance a pirate jig until it's time to go. Wave your rusty trusty sword, order scallywags aboard. If you're greedy and you know it, shout yo-ho. If you're witchy and you know it, mix a brew. Throw some frog legs in your bush and icky poo. Cackle as the cauldron bubbles, add a taste of trolls and troubles. If you're witchy and you know it, mix a brew. If you're fiendish and you know it, flash a smile. Bare your pointed teeth and show some vampy style. Wrap your cloak above your chin, pull some tasty people in. If you're fiendish and you know it, flash a smile. If you're hairy and you know it, howl and growl. When the moon is full, it's time for you to prowl. As your prey comes into sight, snatch it quick and take a bite. If you're hairy and you know it, howl and growl. If you're sneaky and you know it, arch your back. Spread your claws to show you're ready to attack. Twitch your tail and screech meow, show the little kitties how. If you're sneaky and you know it, arch your back. If you're frightful and you know it, shake an arm while you're standing in a field out on a farm. If birds bite at your crop, wave at them until they stop. If you're frightful and you know it, shake an arm. If you're bony and you know it, touch your toes. You can bend and twist to strike a funny pose. Spread your arms and bend your knees, move in any way you please. If you're bony and you know it, touch your toes. If you're scary and you know it, stomp your feet as you meet up with your friends out on the street. Walk together door to door to get candy and lots more. If you're scary and you know it, trick or treat. Trick or treat.
One. Blue was a quiet colour. He enjoyed looking up at the sky. Oh! Floating on the waves. And on days he felt daring, splashing in rain puddles. Whee! Every once in a while, he wished he could be more sunny, like yellow, lovely to meet you, or bright, like green, ta-da! More regal, like purple, oh yes, oh, lovely. Or outgoing, like orange, hey-o! But overall, he liked being blue. Except when he was with Red. Ha! Red was a hothead. He liked to pick on Blue. Red is a great colour, he'd say. Red is hot. Blue is not.
Then Blue would feel bad about being blue. Sometimes Yellow comforted Blue. Blue is a very nice colour, she'd say. But Yellow never said that in front of Red. She never said, "Stop picking on Blue." Green, purple and orange thought Blue was nice too. But they never told Red to stop either. Every time Red said something mean and no one spoke up, he got bigger and bigger and bigger. Soon Red grew so big that everyone was afraid of him. No one dared stop him. Red picked on all the colours. Then everyone felt a little blue. Until one came. He had a different shape, with bold strokes and squared corners. He was funny. He made the colours laugh. Red saw this and got very hot. "Stop laughing," he told Yellow. "Stop laughing," he told Green. "Stop laughing," he told Purple and Orange. And they did. Red rolled up to one. "Stop laughing," he told him. But one stood up straight like an arrow and said, "No." Red was mad. But one wouldn't budge. So Red rolled away. One turned to the colours and said, "If someone is mean and picks on me, I, for one, stand up and say, 'No.'" Then Yellow felt brave and said, "Me too." Green agreed and said, "Me 3." Then Purple became 4. And Orange became 5. Blue saw the colours change. He wanted to count. Red grew red hot. He felt left out. He grew hotter and hotter and hotter. Red raced over to Blue and said what he always did. "Red is hot. Blue is not." But this time, Blue stood up tall and became 6. "Red can be really hot," he said. "But blue can be super cool." Red blew a fuse and tried to roll over Blue.
One took a stand and said, "No!" Seeing them standing tall made Red feel very, very, very small. Then Red turned even redder and began rolling away. Blue called out, "Can Red be hot and Blue be cool?" Red stopped in his tracks. "Red can count too," said one. Red rocked and rolled and turned into 7. Everyone counts, they shouted. Then Red laughed and joined the fun. Sometimes it just takes one.
Brilliant.
Up in the garden and down in the dirt. Up in the garden, I stand and plan. My hands full of seeds and my head full of dreams. Spring sun shines down to melt the sleepy snow. Wind whistles through last year's plants, and mud sucks at my rain boots. It's not quite time, Nana says. Down in the dirt, things need to dry out and warm up. What's down there? I ask. Down in the dirt is a whole busy world of earthworms and insects, digging and building and stirring up soil. They're already working down in the dirt. Up in the garden, we snap brittle stalks, scoop rusty armfuls, and wheel away weeds for the chickens. While they squabble and scratch, we spread compost over the soil. Down in the dirt, pill bugs chew through last year's leaves. I give a gentle poke. They roll up tight and hide in plated suits of armor, roly-poly round. Up in the garden, it's time to plant. I trail a furrow with my finger and sprinkle seeds in a careful row. Give them a drink, Nana says. We pat them down to snuggle in the dark. Down in the dirt, a tomato hornworm rests, waiting for wings and the leaves where she'll lay her eggs. Up in the garden, carrot plants sprout. Pea blossoms bloom. Wasps are on the prowl, and honeybees visit, legs loaded with pollen. I weed and wilt in sun so strong, even Nana looks for shade. In the dirt, earthworms tunnel deep. I'm jealous of their cool, damp dark. Up in the garden, rain shower. Nana turns the hose on me. Eee! I hide behind the cucumber vines, but their leaves can't save me. I shiver and laugh, drenched in Nana's rain. Down in the dirt, water soaks deep. Roots drink it in, and a long-legged spider stilt walks over the streams. Up in the garden, there's so much to eat. Ladybugs feast on aphids. Nana crunches green beans. I bite a ripe tomato, warm from the sun. Juice dribbles down my chin. Down in the dirt, a robin's beak finds a cricket, a beetle, a grub. Slugs are scrumptious too. Up in the garden, we pick cukes and zucchini, harvesting into the dark. Bats swoop through the sunflowers, and I pluck June bugs from the basil until it's time for bed. Down in the dirt, skunks work the night shift. They snuffle and dig and gobble cutworms while I sleep. Up in the garden, a praying mantis wakes to hunt mosquitoes. Nana sprays away the aphids, and I'm after grasshoppers. Ready to swoosh, but... Snap! Someone else is faster. Down in the dirt, a smooth, shining garter snake crunches on supper. Up in the garden, the wind grows cool. Pumpkins blush orange, and sunflowers bow to September. Nana ties them together to build a house for reading. Down in the dirt, an orb weaver spins her web, strand by silken strand. She'll munch on moths tonight. in the garden, colored leaves litter the squash vines. And we know the cold is coming. Hurry, hurry, and harvest. There's enough for the neighbors, too. Down in the dirt, frantic ants gather what we leave behind. They're storing food for cooler days ahead. Up in the garden, frost draws lace on leftover leaves where secret egg sacs hang, waiting for the warm to return. We say goodbye and spread the winter blankets. Down in the dirt, beetles burrow, ants scurry home, earthworms curl tight in the dark. When Grandpa calls us in for soup, an autumn moon is rising. Up in the garden, dry corn stalks tremble, and the wind smells like winter. But the long, ripe days of summer still rest in the garden beds. The ladybugs and bumblebees, earthworms and ants are hunkered down, hiding, biding their time. Dreaming of sunshine and blossoms and sprouts. Under the bare arms of trees and the blanketing snow, a whole new garden sleeps, down in the dirt.
The bigger, biggest book. Far. Farther. Farthest. Fast. Faster. Fastest. Deep. Deeper. Deepest. Long. Longer. Longest. Short. Shorter. Shortest. Tall. Taller. Tallest. Low. Lower. Lowest. High. Higher. Highest. Big. Bigger. Biggest.
Marvelous Cornelius, Hurricane Katrina, and the Spirit of New Orleans. In the quarter, there worked a man known in New Orleans as Marvelous Cornelius. Morning, he saluted the silver-haired man with the Times-Picayune tucked under his arm. Greetings. He waved to the couple with the baby on the balcony. Ma'am. He nodded to the woman, shaking rugs out at her front window. And when his truck rounded the turn, my youngins, he called to the kids crowding the corner. Marvelous Cornelius, they cheered. Marvelous Cornelius! At each home, Cornelius sashayed to the curb and shimmied to the hopper. Unloading the garbage, not a single praline wrapper ever stayed on the streets. And those spotless streets, oh, how they sparkled. Woo, woo, woo! Woo, woo, woo! He called to his driver when it was time to stop. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. He strummed the side when it was time to move. Hooty-hoo! Hooty-hoo! His favorite call of all. Showtime! Cornelius front flipped to the curb and flung the bags over his head, behind his back, between his legs. Into the truck. He lined bags along the curb and then launched them. Bag after bag after bag after bag after bag. They landed in a perfect pyramid inside the hopper's metal mouth. Bang! He clapped the covers like cymbals and twirled the tins like tops, whizzing and spinning back and forth across the street. And just like those twisting tops, Cornelius danced too, tangoing up Toulouse, sambaing down St. Peter, rumbling up Royal, cha-chaing down Charters, and everyone danced along. The old ladies whistled and whirled. The old men hooted and hollered. The barbers, bee twirlers, and beignet bakers bounded behind the one-man parade. But then one day, the storm came. The great city filled with water. People and pets, parks and playgrounds washed away. Schools and shops, streets and streetcars washed away. For far too long, water, water everywhere. A gumbo of mush and mud. When those waters finally fell away, Cornelius looked out at the mountains of ruins, some as high as the steeple atop St. Louis Cathedral. It would take thousands of me to clean this, he wept. Millions. Cornelius rose. He dried his eyes, for his spirit and will were waterproof. And just like he did every morning, he emptied the garbage into his hopper. And the kids who crowded the corner, they pitched in too. So did the silver-haired man, the couple from the balcony, the woman with the rugs, the old ladies and old men, the barbers, bee twirlers, and beignet bakers. Others, too, from Brooklyn and Boise, Baltimore and Bakersfield, Syracuse, Seattle, Santa Fe, San Antonio. They streamed to the Crescent City. Thousands, millions, a flood of humanity. Hooty-hoo! Marvelous Cornelius cheered. Hooty-hoo! As the great city rose again, Marvelous Cornelius he passed on. But as for his spirit, that's part of New Orleans. New Orleans forever after.
A pet like no other. A dog, a cat, a bird, a fish. Great pets to have. But if you had a wish, why not a pet who is like no other? He'd be one of a kind, unique as can be, fantastic, superb, extraordinary. A friend to the end, a pet all your own. So find a leash and walk one home. A cat likes quiet, but an elephant trumpets. A chihuahua has no hair, but a tarantula has a hairdo. A mouse is a buddy, but an octopus is a swim buddy. A bunny hops, but a flamingo walks tall. A kitty needs a litter box, but a goldfish can go anywhere. A pup plays, but a chicken lays. A dog walks, but a snake slithers. A guinea pig is soft and silky, but a sheep is wild and woolly. A dog needs a raincoat, but a frog is waterproof. A puppy needs a winter coat, but a penguin is always dressed. A bird chirps, But an alligator chomps. A squirrel climbs, but a giraffe doesn't have to. A Dalmatian wags, but a monkey swings. A poodle is pretty, but a bear is huggable. Just like his owner.
Finding Free Fun. Written by Yogi Roth. Illustrated by Roxanne Rainville. Zane loved going on adventures with his dad. After a particularly great day, Zane wondered, "Dad, what made today so perfect?" His dad smiled. "Well, what did we do?" "We played at the beach?" Zane guessed. That's true, but we also had free fun." Zane asked, "Free fun? What's that? I didn't see free fun anywhere." "Well, it's a magical thing. But," Zane's dad paused, "I can't tell you where it is. You'll have to find it on your own." As the sun dipped below the horizon, Zane got a determined look in his eyes. Tomorrow, he would find free fun. The next morning, Zane jumped out of bed. As he got dressed, he wondered if free fun would be short or tall, yellow or green. He started exploring. He looked behind his bookshelf, Where is it? inside his toy chest, Could it? and through every drawer. Maybe over. He searched his whole house and couldn't find free fun anywhere. It must be outside. Zane rode his bike all over town. He scanned the neighborhood pool. Free fun? And looked under bushes in the park. How about? He investigated every playground slide. Hello? Free fun was good at hiding. He wondered where else he could look. The forest. He zoomed home and begged his dad to go on a hike. They walked deep in the woods, explored echoing caves, and climbed up a perilous peak. But Zane was too busy searching to enjoy the view. Free fun was nowhere in sight. As his dad tucked him in that night, Zane sighed. "Oh, I can't find free fun anywhere." His dad smiled and said, "Keep looking, Zane." Zane worried that he might never find free fun. The stars twinkled outside his window as he drifted off to sleep. Look everywhere. Zane woke up, buzzing with energy. Aha! He had remembered something his dad once told him. Every answer in life can be found while looking at waves. Of course! Free fun was at the ocean. He grabbed his surfboard and raced to the beach with his dad. They paddled away from shore and scanned the horizon. The wind began to blow. The water swelled. Zane spotted the perfect wave. "That must be it," he shouted. "Free fun is in the barrel of that wave." Zane's dad pushed him forward just as the wave began to crest. He stood up. His excitement turned to fear as he felt the power of the ocean. He panicked and fell backwards under the crashing waves. But underwater, it was calm. Zane opened his eyes. He saw seahorses dance, schools of fish shimmer, and a sea turtle cruise through the brilliant blue water. It felt like time was moving in slow motion. He floated peacefully, taking in the moment. Zane burst to the surface and exclaimed, "I found it, Dad! I found free fun!" "That's awesome, buddy. Where was it?" asked his dad. Zane sang out, "Free fun isn't in one place. It's everywhere. You just have to slow down to see it." You're exactly right. It's in a quiet moment, under the waves. It's in the wind, blowing through your hair on a bike ride. And it's in the colors of a beautiful mountain sunset. You just have to pause, take a long, deep breath, and be where your feet are. As they walked home, Zane took in the salty ocean air. Listened to the waves crash in the distance and felt the sand between his toes. Free fun was all around.
Allegro. A magical journey through 11 musical masterpieces. One rainy afternoon, Allegro sat at the old family piano. He was plink, trying to plunk, practice his latest bonk piece. But slam! It just wasn't going well. "I hate this music," Allegro said. He crumpled it up into a tiny ball and threw it on the floor. There it lay,
like a pale dot against the dark wood. But dots are funny things, because if they grow lines, and more lines, and march in lines, they become something that just might transport you to magical places. Away Allegro went, carried off on the sounds of enchanting melodies. He danced with the sailors of wind-tossed ships. He walked in the fragrant meadows of morning's first light. And he explored the shores of uncharted lands. Some melodies were sad and made his heart ache. Some were triumphant and made his heart swell. At times, he wanted to dance a jig. Sometimes he wanted to march and sing. And at the best of times, he wanted to stand up and shout with joy. I am Allegro! And then slowly, like the dimming light of the setting moon, the music faded. And Allegro was back home. It was still time to practice. So he did. And he did. And he did.
The Farmer. In the village, everyone is resting. everyone? Not Paul. Paul mows. Paul rakes. Paul digs. Paul draws water. Until he is exhausted. Every day, Paul watches, inspects, checks. Finally, everything begins to grow. Then everything becomes dry. There is not one drop of water for Paul's plants. Paul despairs. But Paul is not alone. And his friend the rain is never truly far away.
Before we sleep. As the season turned, the forest was dressed in new colors of rich amber, burned orange, and chestnut brown. Little Red the Fox was happy because now it would be much easier to hide. A fox would be hard to spy among the dried brown leaves, burgundy bushes, and coppery grasses. Only in the open meadow would Hazel the dormouse be able to catch sight of Little Red. Little Red and Hazel spent hours and hours playing hide and seek together. The two friends loved jumping and rolling in the crisp, dried leaves. They loved the rustling sound. "The leaves are laughing with us," said Hazel joyfully. During these moments of happiness, the cold air hinted of the coming winter. Little Red felt a tinge of sadness. For Red, the smell of winter meant one thing: loneliness. Soon, Little Red's very best friend in the world would settle down in a warm burrow to hibernate. Hazel, perhaps this season you will sleep less, said Little Red hopefully, trying to sound cheerful.
Little Red, I am no fox. I am a dormouse. I'd like to stay awake and keep you company, but you know, in the end, I must always sleep.
So Little Red started to think of ways to keep Hazel from falling asleep. What if I could make the sun stay high? Then winter would not be so cold. What if I could ask the forest to hold its fruit? Then there would be food all winter long. What if I tickled Hazel to stay awake? Then we could play and play. The dormouse started to yawn. Hazel, I want us to stay together forever, pleaded the friend.
Little Red, I promise, when the winter gives way to spring, I will be here for you, and we will play again.
I know, Hazel. But before you sleep, may I tell you a story?
Why, yes. Oh, as long as it is short,
replied Hazel sleepily, with head nodding and eyes closing. So Little Red curled up on the forest floor, and Hazel nestled into the soft, warm tail to listen. But before a word of the story was spoken, the two friends had fallen fast asleep together.
If you don't have Vooks, what are you waiting for? It's a kid-safe, ad-free library full of storybooks that are brought to life. Ask your grown-up and start exploring more fun stories like these. Seriously, you have to check it out.
Thanks for watching. For more stories, try the Vooks app for free today.